Hi, we're Mel and Missy, respectfully a clinical mental health therapist and fear fighter life coach. But it goes beyond that. We are representatives of you.
Trashed It is a brand that helps women focus on their next level of freedom by getting rid of the emotional garbage in their lives, whether it's toxic relationships, thought patterns, stigmas, etc.
We represent mothers and single mothers, daughters, wives, and divorcees, business professionals, entrepreneurs, and even Christians and ministers of the gospel.
We're trashing it all.
Hey guys, and welcome to this episode, this holiday episode of Trashed It. I'm your girl Mel.
Hey, and I'm Missy.
And we are here. It's December. We've made it through this first season, this inception of Trashed It. Missy, how you feeling about this? What we've done?
You know what? So exciting. Very excited. I am happy for us, and I am proud of us. I'm proud of Trashed It.
I know, right? Look at what happens when two girls get together.
Yes. Put our differences aside, but bring them back to the table together. So, and I think that's what makes it unique. The yin to the yang.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I don't know if you noticed, but I'm sure you did. But
Yes.
I have eyebrows.
Your eyebrows are gorgeous.
And I have
gorgeous.
And I have a rose pink lip gloss on today.
Come through with the rosé.
Yes. This is for all the people who are not blessed with eyebrows, such as myself. Yeah. The app has been a blessing to my life on this day.
Yes,
Yeah.
it has.
So
Gorgeous.
if you see me looking to the side, you'll know why.
Both sides are your best, right? Over here and over here.
I know.
I love it. Looks good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So for those that don't know, we are taking a hiatus.
Yes, we are.
During December to just kind of and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but just in case you're wondering, like, okay, so what are we talking about today?
Yeah.
So today we're not really trashing anything, but Missy, before we
I don't really have an opinion, but I'm just saying.
I don't have an opinion, but I'm just saying, I don't think I'm a bad parent if I don't want to buy a ton of gifts for Christmas. There, I said it.
Mic drop.
So here's the deal. Our kids always want, well, no, I won't say always, because they're very satisfied kids. Like, it doesn't take a lot to satisfy them, right? But there's this thought that they have to have things for Christmas. They're not even the type kids that have their eyes set on a ton of different gifts. So legit last year, as I'm asking our son what he wants for Christmas, he goes and Googles best Christmas gifts for, at that time, 10-year-old.
I love it. Very creative.
Yeah. And so he puts together this list that he's Googled. And I'm thinking, you don't even like this stuff. So why?
But Google said it's okay.
Yeah, like when did you start liking this? And he said, oh, I Googled to see what the best Christmas would be.
I love it.
No, sir. And then the youngest, her birthday is in January. So she has this thought that she's supposed to get all of these things for Christmas. And then she's supposed to have this huge birthday party.
Here, yes.
And so we've really been trying to instill more of what the season is really about.
Absolutely.
Right. That it's about Christ and it's about Jesus being born and our belief in that. Right. I know even in our population, even in maybe our listeners, not everyone shares the same belief system. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. Not everyone celebrates it from the standpoint of the birth of Jesus. But I think for us in our family, that is very much so what we believe. And so it sometimes seems difficult to to concentrate more on that and less on the gifts, without it without it seeming as if you are this bad parent,
exactly,
or a parent who's just like the Grinch. So I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. I'm just saying I want us to spend more time focusing on the real reason for the season.
Absolutely.
Giving back.
And that's what it's about.
Yeah. Doing community service, picking families to donate to.
Yeah.
They were asking about gifts one day, and I said, you have air conditioning in the summer to keep your home cool, and you have heat that works in the winter that keeps your home nice and warm. As a matter of fact, you have a home, you have your own room, you have running water.
Shall I go on?
Right.
I can keep naming.
You have lights that work.
Yeah.
And
food.
Food. You have food, and you don't have to eat ramen noodles every day. So can we be thankful for these things? And of course, they're looking at me like, she is tripping today. But okay, I'm off the soapbox. That's my, I don't have an opinion, but that is my personal opinion. So y'all listen, don't go out here and break the bank for these kids for Christmas, because guess what? Whether you go to the Dollar Tree or you go to Amazon or the PS4 store, it is all the same.
It is.
They're going to play with it momentarily, and within the next month, they probably won't know where it is.
Exactly. And that's so true.
Yeah. So
you have just set so many parents free. Yeah, Thank you for that.
Don't go out here breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Invest in something. If your kids love to play PS4,
invest
in PlayStation stock, like whatever that stock is under. Do something like that. If you have kids that love music, find an app to invest in, but figure out a way to hone that love in a way that makes more sense.
That's right. And giving it back.
Yeah, because when you go and max out these credit cards, or empty your bank account, or go get that payday advance loan. Let me say it again. Stay out of the payday advance loan store. They are loan sharks. Don't do it. I don't care how your kids are trying to punk you during this Christmas season, that they need everything that everyone else has. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, they don't.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Thank you for that PSA.
Yes. Okay. I'm done.
Friendly public service announcement.
Yes, I'm done. I'm off the soapbox.
You're good.
So on to why we are really here.
Holiday. You kind of stopped, and I thought you were going to segue into, and you say it, but hey, it is our holiday show, our holiday episode. And really, we talk all things holiday, of course. And real quick, talking about briefly just about our favorite memory, whether it's as a child, maybe a teenager, or even now that you're an adult with your own family, what has been the most memorable moment of Christmas?
Oh, you know what? When you said that, I thought back to waking up on Christmas, and of all the things in the house, my mom always made sure I had this bag of like walnuts and oranges
and apples. Wait, and those little Christmas nougat candies. Girl, yes. You know what? That was that Christmas speech basket that we would get from the mothers at the church every year.
Yes. And I just remembered that. But that is a staple of all Christmas memories. If there is nothing else I remember, I can see that bag laid out with the walnuts and the oranges,
candy. Girl, yes, honey.
And now that I think about it, it's like, where did they come up with that idea? What a good
Exactly.
idea. But that
You
was
know,
always the exciting thing for me.
it
I don't even
was.
know why.
Yeah. Yeah. I think because you knew it was coming, you just didn't know when, and you knew what was in the bag. And it was just that anticipation of, oh, I get the walnuts this year. You know, you had the walnuts, you had the almonds, the hazelnuts, you
The
know,
hazelnuts,
they were
yes.
always hard to crack open.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
anywho,
Yeah. And the
you know what?
fireplace.
Exactly.
I'll always remember the fireplace. So I think for me in growing up, it was never really about the gifts. It was what I felt, right? Like there
Yes.
was just this warmth, there
Mhm.
was family, there was this sense of love and
Yeah.
closeness and togetherness,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's what I
I
remember.
love it.
What do
You
you
know, I
remember?
have two memories. One, of course, as a kid, that we could never go into the living room area on Christmas Day
Hmm.
until my father had his first cup of coffee.
Oh
And
wow.
my sister and I, girl, we would be standing at the bedroom door like, Daddy, are you done? Daddy, are you done? Like, Mama, when is he going to get done? And that was so exciting for us. We
Mhm.
knew that we could not go into that living room until Dad had his first cup of coffee. And even now that I am a parent, especially when I, became a parent,
Mhm.
my holiday, and this has been a holiday ritual that I've done with the kids for years. So my favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. Now,
Okay.
mind you, I have it on DVD. I could watch it at my disposal at any time because it's there.
Mhm.
I cannot tell you, Mel, when's the last time I have cracked open that DVD case to watch it,
Mhm.
because I purposely make sure that we watch it together as a family on TBS. I think that's the channel it comes
Okay.
on.
Okay.
It has that 24-hour Christmas marathon. We will watch it. So like the kids would hang in with me for the first like 4 hours of it, of course, because I don't repeat, so they watch it 2 times. Then after that, slowly but surely, each one of them would leave and go to the room, and I would be left to watch it again, end up falling asleep on the couch. But, during that time, we'd have pizza, and chicken wings and play games. And that has always been just a family fun favorite that,
Mhm.
I mean, I still do to this day. And we've been
Mhm.
doing this for years, and just something about that, not only that movie, but again, like you just stated, the togetherness. So yeah, those are two of my favorite family memories,
Yeah.
Christmas memories.
I just remember one thing. I used to love watching The Sound of Music.
Really?
Oh, a deer, a female deer.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. I can't get our kids to want to watch it.
Really?
Nobody in the house wants to watch it.
Well, you know what? Speaking of movies, real quick, especially around the holiday time, did you see where the West Side Story, I think,
Yes, they're doing
starts
a remake.
tonight or this weekend?
I think
That
so.
is, yes, that is on my list to go see this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I want to see
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
as well. So yeah, I think those are great memories. I think we're still learning and making new memories as a family, right?
Yeah.
Because of course we both have our families that we come
Mhm.
from, my husband and I, and with that comes different traditions.
Yeah.
And then, when you think of making your own traditions. So I think one of the ones that seems to have stuck is Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, yes.
My husband is
Yeah.
a Charlie
I love it.
Brown fanatic.
I love it.
And so he loves all things Charlie Brown
Charlie
Christmas.
Brown. Womp, 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 womp.
And so that is the thing that we now do as a family, is when it's after Thanksgiving, we start watching Charlie Brown Christmas
I love it.
and listening to all of the Charlie Brown Christmas songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it happened without us really knowing that it was starting to become a tradition. So, yeah.
And you know what? I'm sure that if you all would miss a beat and not playing it, the kids would be like, are you not playing Charlie Brown today? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it, love it, love it. And I think for me as an adult now, I'm an empty nester and even being single. So trying to make new memories for myself, not only still with my family, but now new memories as myself. So of course, wanting to travel, But honey, this new variant that is raising its ugly head, it appears to, putting a hindrance on some things. And so now, again, I think maybe my new holiday ritual for myself would be taking less time for others and taking more time for myself.
Oh, say it louder for the people in the back.
Yes. Taking time for myself. Thinking more of myself during this time, not just because it's Christmas, but the end of the year. So, doing that, what we stated, that regroup, that reset, and that refresh. So I can come back bigger and stronger for the next year.
Right. Absolutely. So I guess, as we stated, this is just our pop in for December.
Yeah.
Because as Missy, as you just said, we are taking December to regroup, refresh, and to reset.
Absolutely.
It's, I think, even in our professions, it's what we share daily, right? That you have to have time to refresh, you have to have time to reset, you have to have time for self.
Absolutely.
And we are doing just that. And we are excited about what Trashed It has coming up for 2022.
Oh, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yes. And so this is really our second public event.
Right.
We did our first one, back in October. That was a wonderful success.
Amazing.
But I'm excited about what we're doing in January in 2 locations, in Evansville, Indiana, and in Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Yes, MISSISSIPPI.
Crooked letter I.
Crooked letter I. We coming, baby. We coming to the step.
I am excited for it. Oh, and I tell you what, if you are not following us or downloading or just even following us on any social media platform, we are doing the Trash the Fear Vision Board Party. Yes.
And so it's going to be in Evansville, Indiana, at the Wine Down, which is located in Newburgh. If you have not been to the Wine Down, oh my God, it is such a gorgeous location. Last time we were there, we were able to partner with Mo's House, and this time we're able to partner with the Wine
Down.
So make sure if you are in the Midwest area, somewhere local to Evansville, or you can get there and you want to drive and meet us in Evansville at the Wine Down. If you are in Mississippi, the hometown.
Your hometown.
Yeah. So y'all, listen, I am so pumped. I am so lit to have an event in Mississippi. It is an absolute first. So if you're going to be in the Hattiesburg area, if you're in Collins, Mississippi, I know nobody ever heard of Collins, Mississippi, but Collins, Hattiesburg, the Gulf Coast, Jackson, Meridian, wherever you are, come hang out with us. So for Hattiesburg, it is January 29th. Which is that Saturday. It's a 5th Saturday, I believe, in January.
The last Saturday.
Meet us at Nostalgia Lounge. It goes down at Nostalgia Lounge, and we are fortunate enough to have been able to partner with them for the Trash the Fear Vision Board Party in Mississippi. And y'all, guess what? If you were at our first event, then you know that with our events comes a Rage Room experience.
Yes. I'm excited about that.
Yes.
Oh, I'm really excited about it. And with this vision board, I mean, everything that you get for the price of this vision board party is priceless.
Right.
I mean, it really, really is. And so I think we stated last week is we're going to do it and then we're going to dump it.
Right.
Or dump it and do it. Dump the process, dump the mindset process, dump what you cannot see. And man, let's do this thing. Let's rock this thing out in 2022.
Absolutely. No more fear.
None.
We're not just writing down goals, but we
because it's cute and cute stickers.
Right. We are going to dig deeper and figure out how do we make an action plan to stick
Absolutely.
to these goals.
Mhm.
Whatever fear is there, we're letting it go.
Yeah.
That way, when we're writing these goals, we are assured that we will be walking forward and moving forward in completing whatever we have set for ourselves for
Exactly.
2022.
And you know what? No goal is too small. No goal is too small. If your goal is something as simple, you know what? The third Saturday of the month is the day that I'm going to the movies, get my nails done, take myself out to eat. And that's what I want to do. And it sounds great when we hear it, but sometimes, Mel, we have to be reminded about it and to see it. And so you come with no goal is too small. No goal is too big.
Absolutely.
We want to be there and walk this thing out with you, because guess what? We're going to do it ourselves.
Yes.
So I love it.
We are excited. Make sure you plan to join us. And we just want to say thank you. Right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you for following. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Thank you for your support. That absolutely means so much.
It means a lot. It really does. Because you know what? People do not have to support you. And I didn't mean to cut you off.
They don't.
But when they do, when somebody gives you a gift, the only thing that you can say is thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we thank you from the depths of our heart.
Yeah. As my dad or my grandmother would say, people don't have to be nice to you.
No, ma'am, they do not. But when they do.
Yeah, they don't have to press like. They don't have to press subscribe. Exactly. They don't have to download. They don't have to show up. They don't have to buy a ticket. They don't have to say you're doing a good job. But thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Means a lot.
Yeah.
And when we think about from our first strategic session that we had, or our planning session, and the notebook that I found, that I told you I recently found, and all the notes that we had, meeting on the weekends and tirelessly, and we're tired, we're still working that mode of being burned out because we're still at home at that time. And just seeing it come to life, like, oh my gosh, this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
And so that's a vision, and that's what that is what we are going to do.
Yeah.
In January. I'm excited. I am truly, truly excited. But I also do know that we still want you to not only like, subscribe, download, and share. We also want you to go on all of our social media platforms and just say, hey, I would love to hear you ladies talk about this topic on trash this topic, I should say.
Yeah.
Because we can't do it without you. And we want to include you in on the conversation.
Yeah. So as we're planning for 2022, tell us what you want to hear us trash.
Exactly.
What's going on in your world? What's going on in your world that you think is a load of crap that we should trash?
Yeah.
Right. So let us know. Put it on our social media. And we're excited. Take December to get caught up on the episodes if you have not. And I think that's it. You'll see us kind of pop in throughout December just to say hello, or to just give you some throwbacks of the episodes from season 1. Other than that, happy holidays.
Oh, and also real quick, this vision board party would be a great gift. Yes. Now you talk about something tangible. It's tangible.
Absolutely.
A great investment for yourself. I'm just saying, I don't have an opinion, but I'm just saying. Yeah.
Give the vision board party to someone.
Yes.
That's a great idea.
Absolutely.
So y'all, guess what? It's been real. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And we will see you guys soon.
Be safe. Bye.
Are you interested in being a sponsor for the Trashed It podcast? If so, reach out to us via email at wetrashedit@gmail.com.
As always, we thank our listeners for tuning in. We invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trashed It! Podcast. You can listen to our podcast on various podcast platforms. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trashed It Podcast, and please chit chat with us throughout the week on our social media channels, Facebook at Trashed It, and Instagram at We Trashed It.